our IKtv news update comes to you with the kind compliments of Carib Cable and Hiron Bear. Hold your own.
I'm Lafern Fraser. Your IKtv news update will begin after these messages.
Show me your colors, everyone. Put a Hiron Bear in your hand. Raise it up, hold it high, hold your own Hiron Bear. Hiron, the bear of the island.
Hold your own. Yes, it's pure, it's precious, perfect for the lime. Let me tell you, this beer is a winner, drink it anytime.
Hiron is we culture, let your colors fly. Raise it up, hold it high, hold your own Hiron Bear. Put a Hiron Bear in your hand.
Hold your own, hold it.
Show me your colors, everyone.
Let me tell you, this
Hiron, the bear of the island.
Hiron, hold your own.
Before Carib Cable, when I started my business, I was in real trouble. Can you imagine having to wait to connect to the internet? I lost customers because of the delay. Not cool. That's when I decided to go with Carib Cable, and man oh man, was the best thing I could have done. With Carib Cable, I went from this to this. Carib Cable really saved me. With their broadband feature, my internet connection was off the charts. What is advertised is what you pay for, and what you pay for is what you receive. It was like Carib Cable had a vested interest in my company. I grew from a company of 1 to 5, and before I knew it, a complement of 30. So no matter the size of the business, a one-man show to a major corporate entity, Carib Cable has solutions to help you succeed. They're with you every step of the way and have the speed to meet whatever you need.
Carib Cable. Better quality, better service, better network.
Retired Anglican priest Ulrich Jones said that he attended the protest action in support of communications manager at the Ministry of Tourism, Anicia Batiste, because he supports human rights, justice, and peace. The holy man made the remarks during the protest, which was held last Thursday. The protest was organized by supporters of the New Democratic Party in relation to the suspension of Batiste, who has been suspended with half pay pending the results of her case. Batiste was part of the NDP-led Vote No referendum campaign last November. Father Jones described the suspension as wicked.
It's cruel, vindictive, and wicked. But again, we are not surprised. But it is not long now. It will soon end because God is in control.
Father Jones added that he felt personally affected by the incident because he has children and it could have been any one of them fighting for their rights. Senior Assistant Controller at the Audit Department, Martina Primus, has urged members of the public to pay their taxes. Speaking to IKtv News last week, Primus said that the month of March is Tax Awareness Month, and this year the theme is Taxation for You, Taxation for Me, Let's Make It Work for SVG. She added a month of activities will include tax awareness and compliance drives.
We started a month with a church service at the Seventh-day Adventist Church. We have had our opening remarks and publicity with the controller on WFM, I think, last week. We have a drama that is supposed to be aired on the television very soon. We have some jingles, reminders, where we are encouraging persons to file on time, reminding persons to pay, and so on. We have planned also tax drives throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We'll be having exhibition under the gallery of the Inland Revenue Department, where we'll be handing out leaflets, flyers, information to taxpayers, and generally assisting persons with completing returns. We also have lots of tax clinics where we visit taxpayers, and we have a lot planned. They're ongoing already, as a matter of fact, where we're going to the taxpayer's place of business, assisting employees with completing their income tax returns. And I think the month will wind down with a tax drive and a social activity where we come together as a unit and assess and have fun at the same time.
Primus said that although taxation is not a very popular topic, it is important for the economy of the country.
Taxation is the bedrock upon which St. Vincent and the Grenadines, like most developing countries, that's where we earn our revenue. Unfortunately, we do not have any natural resources such as oil and minerals and gold and stuff, and we have to rely on taxation.
The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Red Cross Society officially launched the Disaster Risk Reduction Project here on Thursday. The project is set to target the communities of Fancy, Rose Hall and Myro, which are thought to be three of the country's most vulnerable communities. Speaking at the launch, President of the Red Cross Society, Bernard Marksman, said the project is being undertaken with support from the Red Cross of Finland and the Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross Society. He added that the project is part of an attempt to strengthen community-based preparedness here. Osama bin Laden, remember him? Where is he, and is the U.S. getting closer to killing or capturing him? Those are the questions hovering over several recent developments in the Afghanistan war. But several authorities on the 8-year Afghanistan war say no one should expect to see bin Laden in handcuffs anytime soon. No, I don't think we're getting any closer, said Stephen Tanner, author of Afghanistan, a military history from Alexander the Great to the war against the Taliban. Tanner says that Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence Agency, or ISI, knows where bin Laden is hiding, but is not ready to say. Tanner says that rogue elements within the ISI, if not the Pakistani government, may be using bin Laden's as a trump card to exert leverage over the United States. Flashing the bin Laden trump card would ensure that the U.S. will continue to send aid to Pakistan, said Tanner. And now in sports, Didier Drogba was named Africa's Footballer of the Year for the second time on Thursday, his 32nd birthday. Drogba, the Ivory Coast captain and Chelsea striker, received the 2009 award from the African Football Confederation, topping a vote by Africa's national coaches. Also shortlisted were his club teammate Michael Essien of Ghana and Samuel Eto'o of Cameroon, a former three-time recipient. Drogba previously won the award in 2006 and was second in 2007. He missed attending those awards because he was at the African Cup of Nations. When CAF insisted nominees attend the ceremony, Drogba protested by making himself unavailable for future CAF awards. He ended that feud last month after talking with Ivory Coast officials and CAF President Issa Hayatou. Last year, Drogba scored and helped Chelsea win the FA Cup and reach the Champions League semi-finals. He also led Ivory Coast back to its second World Cup. Major League Soccer players voted to strike if a new labor contract isn't agreed to before the season opener on March 25th. The league's first collective bargaining agreement, a 5-year deal, originally was set to run out on January 31st, but was extended twice while negotiations continued. It expired February 25th after the MLS Players Union refused another extension. Recent comments from players simply reflect the fact that the players are unified and, per the results of our strike vote, will not begin the new season if a new agreement with the league is not reached. This is according to a statement made Thursday by Union Executive Director Bob Foose. The union did not detail the strike authorization vote. This has been your IKtv News Update. I'm Lafern Fraser. Happy National Heroes Day.
IKtv. IKtv. All about you.